Good evening and welcome to Midnight Movie Club and another wee update video on The Grudge. So while we still haven't had a sniff at a teaser or full-length trailer yet, we now have details of an R-rated teaser trailer that was unveiled at New York Comic Con just the other day. Thankfully for us who couldn't be there in attendance to see it, comicbook.com have reported on what happened in the trailer, giving us a brief description of what it showed and what we can expect from this new entry in the Grudge universe. So I'll read out the description first, then go into thoughts afterwards. It reads, "The first footage is done much like It Chapter 2's first trailer, featuring a scene of Riseborough's detective investigating the home of Shay's elderly lady character. The detective quickly discerns something is wrong as Shay is shown to be dishevelled and panicked, eventually revealing blackened, severed fingers on one hand and the maggot-ridden corpse of her husband seated in a chair. To me, this sounds like it could well be the scene that we have had an image of where Shay's character is in a kitchen with a knife covered in blood and screaming. Maybe that's what happens when she kills her husband. That's something the director told us happens at the peak of her grudge-induced madness. But I like that they've compared it to the start of It Chapter 2's first trailer, as it really helps us paint a picture of what might happen in the first trailer for The Grudge. Continuing on though, the description says, a montage of footage plays that shows the familiar iconography of the series, with a shower scene in Ghost Hands featuring John Cho and the familiar sight of the horrible long-haired ghost girl rising up from watery depths. There are also a lot of shots of real bloody injury and death being featured, hammering home that this is an R-rated version of The Grudge that fans hoped for. So all in all, I think this sounds pretty damn positive. I'm happy they mentioned that the footage that played showed familiar iconography of the series, hopefully capturing the tone and atmosphere that the originals had. The bit I would probably argue is that they are hammering home an R-rated version of The Grudge that fans have hoped for. I'm not too sure if loads of Grudge fans have really hoped for R-rated blood and gore. I mean, I might be wrong, but I'd expect real big fans of the series to be hoping for a classic Grudge feel and something with a familiar ghost. But to me, I think it sounds good. It sounds like it has the DNA of what makes a Grudge film, all while being R-rated, and a horror film being R-rated is never a bad thing, to me at least. So maybe this R rating and the gore will give The Grudge a refreshing paint job that it needs. For me, it's become a little stale, the series, but once again, I was never the biggest fan. I really enjoyed the first and second, but after that, I thought the others were pretty bang on average. I'm currently going back and watching the series now though, to have another viewing with a fresh set of eyes after a long time. Let me know if you want my reviews on each of the installments on the lead up to the release of this new Grudge, and I'll get posting them soon. I really want to hear from all of you big Grudge fans in the comments section down below, so let me know all of your thoughts of this trailer description down there and we can have a chat. Fingers crossed a trailer drop isn't too far away. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and if you haven't already, then subscribe to join the club. As always, thank you very much for watching, and good night.